from top messages to all, and then I can see everyone. Hey everybody, welcome to tonight's Cricut YouTube live, which is super exciting. Let me know in the comments if you are here. Hey Victoria, hey Amelia. Amelia is going to be on the comments tonight, so if you need anything, if you've got any questions, anything Cricut related, then drop them below, and between the two of us we can help you and get you sorted. Amazing. So tonight we are making Christmas Eve. Anything Cricut related, then drop them below. Sorry, for some reason on YouTube it plays back my voice. I've just turned it down, so hopefully can you still hear me, but you can't hear double me. Just double check before. Can you hear me? I've made it for the start. First for everything. Yay, well welcome Victoria. That is so good. Sometimes I know that certain other platforms are down at the moment, so I'm hoping that everyone got the memo that we're live tonight, and hopefully people, because they can't scroll those places, then they're here. Has it stopped doubling up now? Is it all right now? Watching from South Africa. Oh hey, what time is it in South Africa? Or is it, I'm pretty sure, isn't that the same time zone? We're in England. That's literally like straight down. Hey Hannah, hey Nancy. Goodness, lots of people joining. So tonight I am actually using, I always said that I'm never ever going to use a massive blank again, but here we are with a ginormous wooden crate. I've already started doing some of it, but this is just a wooden crate from IKEA. It comes in 2 sizes. Have we got all comments? Yes, yeah, I've changed it already. Oh, let me change Amelia to add as moderator. Just so, there we go. Amelia, I think you should now be moderator. Amazing, cool. So these crates are from IKEA. They come in 2 sizes. This is the larger size. I would say if you're doing like a Christmas Eve box for a single person, so like for your kids, the smaller size is probably better, but I'm actually going to do like a family Christmas Eve box. So I've already started, and I'm going to use iron on vinyl. So of course Rudolph is at the front, and then I've done the rest of the reindeers. I'm aware that there's more than 6 reindeers, but that's all that would fit nicely on there. And then I've already started the top. I'm just going to pop this here. It's literally the most awkward thing, and then once I have cut, then I will get it back. So this is the design I've gone for. So you might be able to see that there's a guide mark, so I added guides in rectangles, and as you can see there, the three panels that are on here, just so that I knew everything that I was putting on would fit, because this design is made up from mostly images. So even the Christmas Eve at the top, that's an image and design space, and then the With Mortaras is my favourite font, not just for Christmas. I literally use this all year round, and it's called BFC Christmas Card. So just because it says Christmas card in it doesn't mean that it's just for Christmas, because I just think it's beautiful. So I have cut everything out. I've pre-cut everything. The only thing I haven't cut is this little present here. And I need some voting on what colour should we go for. So either red, which is literally like a plain red, or glitter. I feel like everyone is going to say glitter because it is Christmas. I mean, the other colours that I have done, so the red on here is like the plain red, and then the gold for Christmas Eve is the glitter gold. So let me know which one, what one you think. Love the idea of a family one. Oh, sorry, my comments had like scrolled up. Hey, Carly. Hey, Donna. Has anyone actually made Christmas Eve boxes before? I know sometimes it's not always like a tradition, or sometimes people do the 1st of December boxes. So rather than like doing everything on Christmas Eve and you tend to put in pyjamas, they do it on the 1st of December, which I quite like the idea. And then you can then use all the stuff throughout the month. I was actually not organised enough, so I didn't do a December the 1st one, but maybe I could do like, what is the date today? The 11th. Maybe I could do a December the 12th one tomorrow as a little surprise from the elves. I feel like glitter, always glitter. Glitter, gold glitter. Oh, someone made one earlier. Oh, did you make a Christmas Eve box? Did you do a family one? Did you do like a small, like one for a single person? I will show you another design, which is a blank that I got from Hobbycraft. This one's from IKEA. That's like a traditional closed wooden box. It is an exclusive sneak peek, because it will actually be one of the content videos for Cricut, I think probably next week. But I have had permission that I'm allowed to show early. So we're going to go with the glitter. that is a good choice. This is the colour that I actually wanted as well, as you can tell, because on my canvas it was already in yellow. Not organised enough this year. No, I feel like there's so much to do. I mean, I was organised with my shopping. I've done all my shopping, and I have done most of my shopping for like a week now. So, you know, I can't be that organised and have a December the 1st box. Maybe next year. Now that I've got this box, I could use this. Although I've put Christmas Eve on it, I could quite easily remove it. So I'm just going to pop this on. I forget that this is YouTube, so you can see the comments. So shiny side down, and I'm using the beautiful Cricut Joy Extra, and I'm just going to click glitter iron on. It will auto mirror it, but because it is like a symmetrical image, it is not the end of the world. Best practice is always just to mirror anything that's cut from iron on vinyl. Just wait for that to go through. Oh. As you can tell, I'm using like a scrap piece, which is why I'm using a scrap piece, which is why it's cut really bizarrely. So this is your sign to, you know, keep all the scraps, because actually all this project is made up of scraps that I've got in a box. Glitter is the winner. Do we have any newbies that are watching? Anyone who has got a Cricut machine on their Christmas list, Father Christmas? Because this is the most exciting time. I kind of miss, I don't know about any of you girls that have got a Cricut machine, but I miss like that excitement of, you know, when you like open up a new machine and the excitement and the overwhelm of what on earth do I create? I mean, there's stuff that I have probably bookmarked from day one of I'm going to make this, and literally like 4 years later, I still haven't made them. So maybe next year that'll be my resolution, is to actually go through and make more for me. I do both. 1st of December box with crafts, books, PJs. Then for Christmas Eve, do reindeer food, hot chocolate, magic key, etc. Oh, that's a good idea. That is a good idea. So I kind of do like Christmassy crafts and books. I do that as what the ELF brings. I don't want to say it out loud just in case anyone's kids stood up. I do not want to be responsible for like ruining that. So yeah, I kind of do it for that. Whereas the family one, I have actually put like crafts and board games. I'll show you the stuff, like some ideas of what to put in there. Almost like a thing that you can do. So I just prefer like a cozy day in around Christmas. I don't know about you, but I want to hibernate. I don't want to leave the house. I'm actually going to my mum's for Christmas this year. And I'm going to literally rock up to hers on Christmas Eve. I don't know if she's watching. And I'm staying till Boxing Day, but you know, if I can get an extra day out, and that's where the party's at, so, and then literally hibernate, so I can take my Christmas Eve family box, and it's full of different activities that we can do in the day. I've only just noticed the hairband. What, this? What did you think it was? Did you just think I had a gingerbread man chilling on my head? I keep wearing the Christmas tree one, like the Christmas tree one is popular, and I went back and I was like, oh, I've not worn this one on YouTube, so why not for tonight a special appearance from the gingerbread man. So I have cut around the design. I find that with glitter vinyl sometimes it could be tricky to see, but if you just bend it, I don't know if you can see where I'm bending it. I don't even need the weeding tool for that bit, but she says you can actually pull out the bits as I bend it. I just find this so much easier, pulling out the bits as they pop up. And then, oh, there's so many comments, and they're lengthy comments. I want to sit and read. I feel like I'm missing out. Stay in, play games, and have a takeaway. Yeah, isn't that literally what Christmas Eve is about? Stack up, like, even though your house is like full of food, you still want to get a takeaway. I am the worst for that. So I think, is that everything that's on the design? I'm just going to double check. I think I've weeded that out. Nope, there's a little square. A little square. Might have to use my weeding tool for that one. So I'm just going to pop. There we go. Right, I am going to have to move the Joy Extra over because this is the most ridiculously big blank that it's like taking up all the space. My bin is all the way over there, so I'm just going to drop that there and pick it up later. Do love a manual weed. Yeah, do you know, it's like when you do infusible ink and you have to crack it and then peel it out. I always start with like a hook at the corner and then I just peel, especially with iron on. Like iron on is, I would weed that all day long. I don't know if anyone saw, Rebecca did a video, it's on TikTok and Instagram, where she made 50 projects out of one roll of vinyl, and she said it literally took her days to weed. I wouldn't have the patience to do it with like regular vinyl, because I end up just getting in a mess because it sticks back on itself and I'm just a messy crafter. But with iron on, I would do that all day long. Like, that's therapy to me. I'm just going to swap over. So I am going to use my mini press. Oh, maybe for Christmas I need a bigger desk. So, and then I'm just going to move my stuff out the way. I have got a pot of pre-weeded stuff. And then, sorry, I'm just making space. I've actually got you propped up on the other Christmas Eve box to give it like a bit of height, because I feel like the height gives me more space, weirdly. I don't know why, probably doesn't, but I feel like it does, so we'll go with it. Using my mini press, I'm just going to put it onto a medium heat setting. If you're ever unsure about what setting to put it on, Cricut Heat Guide will be your bestie and it will tell you. So I've got the design up there just so I know the placement. I'm going to try and do this sideways, but I might have to just stand up and then hope that you can see. I'm missing crafting so much. Oh no, why can't you craft? Is there anything that we can help with? I think we should all ask Santa for bigger crafting. I agree. I feel like you're never happy though, are you? Like, you could have a massive, like the size of a house, and there would still be like room for improvement, or you'd still be wanting more space. Like, there's always more craft supplies, and I feel like if you've got the space, then it's only right you just fill it with more vinyl and more infusible ink and more mugs. The amount of stuff that I've stored just because there's a gap that needs filling, and it's really bad. Good evening, first time I've managed to join you. Oh, welcome, Liz. Is it your first time on a YouTube live? First time on a Cricut live? Good job. There's a lot of them. There is a lot of them, and there's a lot of, they're literally like Pokemon. You want to get every single type of colour. Some of the infusible ink patterns that I see, and I'm like, no, that's too pretty. The mermaid one, and it's sold out at the moment. I'm like, I can never use it. If it's sold out, I can't actually replace it. I almost need two of everything, one to use and then one to display. But I'm going to stop waffling, because otherwise, if I do it like this, and then I'm just trying to work out. Can you see if I do it like that and then stand? No, let me try to do it like this, and then I just find when I'm doing the pressure, it's definitely a lot easier. So I am going to start with the holly at the top. So all I am going to do, yes, any questions, pop them in the comments and Amelia will be on hand to help you. The comments are moving really fast, but I will do my best if I see any. So I am literally, I'm going to bring you in closer. So all you do with wood, I think people are kind of wary, or they think that you can only press iron on vinyl. So all of this is iron on vinyl. You can only do it onto fabric. You can't. You can do it onto wood, and it works exactly the same. Treat it just like a fabric. So still apply the pressure that you would. Wait for it to cool down before you peel it, and yeah, it's perfect. And I find it's more kind of permanent. So sometimes with this, like when you get the wood and it's textured, I find that sometimes permanent vinyl like peels off. It's not like it's not going to last, basically. Whereas with the iron on vinyl, because of the glue, it seeps into the wood, and you know that that is literally, that's permanent. That's not coming off. So I'm just going to apply pressure and go round and round and round. Oh, I can actually look at comments now. Oh, what is that? Someone's asking a maths question. Square root of pi. I'm really sorry, but maths is not my strong point. I am a creative, not an academic, so can't help you there. But if you've got any questions about Cricut, then I am more than happy to help. More than happy. Can you use iron on acrylic blanks? No, Donna, I wouldn't. Because the acrylic is plasticky, it needs to be a porous material. So with the plastic, you'd melt, because acrylic is basically plastic. You'd end up melting it. So I would stick to permanent vinyl for acrylic, and it needs to be porous. So like materials like wood and your fabrics and felt and things like that, the glue can actually seep into the material, but it wouldn't have anywhere to go. Same with, like, you couldn't use iron on a glass or a mug or anything like that. So while that is cooling, because it's cool peel and I don't want to move it, then you can't see. Can you see? It's not big enough. In fact, it's plenty big enough, but my room is not big enough, my desk space. And then I'm going to do the little present here. In fact, because I'm doing it, I am going to do it like this, and I'm going to hope. Can you see if I do it like this? Is that all right, Amelia? Only because I can't actually. Hang on. If I do it like this, can you see or not? If not, then I will just do it sat down. I just want to make sure. I don't know how I can get my ring light higher. I need like an overhead. It'd be all right if the box was ever so slightly smaller. So just going to go over the top, and again, it's no different whether you're using glitter vinyl, iron-on vinyl, or if you want to use the holographic. Any of the types of iron-on vinyl will work. It doesn't matter. Yeah, all good. Amazing. Cool. It's definitely easier because trying to do it sideways, you can't apply that firm pressure, and we all know that you want to apply the firm pressure just to make sure that it's even and it's stuck down. Yeah, we get the gist. Oh gosh. Well, I'll do the reveal and the peel afterwards. Please say if it's not okay though, because I am happy to do it the other way. Lots to make with. That sounds like a very fun long crafting weekend, Jo. Oh, what have I missed? A crafting weekend. That is literally the dream, isn't it? And then, no, in fact, I'm just going to do it like this because otherwise you can't see. So this is, I don't know what font this is. Does anyone know what font this is? This is actually an image from Design Space, and it is the most stunning font ever. Amelia showed me it on a, was it on your Christmas Eve box that you did for the kids last year, Amelia? And as soon as I saw the font, I was like, what is that? I need it. And it was actually an image. I was really sad. So just making sure that is stuck down with a bit of heat transfer tape. It is, oh, I literally love it so much. I think any font that has like the curliness to it just looks magical, doesn't it? Right, I'm going to be careful because that special delivery doesn't actually have a cover, the carrier sheet on top. So if I hit it with the butt of this, then I am not going to be happy, because I did that when I made a sandbox over the summer using these same boxes actually. So they're really good. That, you know, the Trofast tubs, like the kids' IKEA storage, those plastic buckets, they actually fit perfectly inside one of these. So I filled it with sand and did it as like a little sandbox for my daughter in the summer, and it was perfect. And then I just put on here Lily's sandbox. No font, unfortunately. Oh yeah, I know, everyone wants to know what it is. I mean, there must be one. There must be a similar one out there. I'm going to make that mission. I would say that there's a prize, but I don't have anything to really offer. But I would really love to know if anyone can find a similar font. It's just amazing. I don't know who the cap artist is that put it in Design Space. I'll have a look and see, because it might just be that it's almost like a hand-drawn thing, which then unfortunately not. Where's the box from? So this is from IKEA, I believe. Oh, this box is, I didn't look beforehand, which is really naughty of me. I will double check in a second. It comes in 2 sizes. This is the largest of the size. And then there's a smaller one. I want to say £23 or £13. I know that's quite a difference, but I'm sure there was a 3 at the end of it. And it wasn't £3, so I'm guessing 13 or 23, but I will double check. I will double check. So just gonna make sure those curly bits. So what sort of stuff are we putting in our Christmas Eve boxes? Because I've actually done them every year for my daughter. She's 4 this year, so this is her 5th Christmas. I know that she's 4, so I think it's her 5th Christmas, because when she was 6 months old, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, so it's her 5th Christmas. And I've done them every year, but I normally just stick like hot chocolate in them, you know, like those hot chocolate bomb things that have got like the marshmallows inside. Pajamas is like a must. What else, like the reindeer food. But then I'm kind of like, what do I do to kind of spice it up a little bit? Because obviously the main event is Christmas Day, so you're not going to be giving them all their toys and gifts and stuff then. Whereas for this family one, I thought you could fit like a board game in there, you could do snacks. I've got a gingerbread making house kit thing, which is really cute, and new board games. Oh no, I've just said that. Like matching family pajamas. Like there's so many things that you could fill it with. Hobbycraft also do these crates for £11. I think in between both the IKEA size. Oh, amazing. So yeah, you've got then the in-between one. And if you don't have an IKEA near you, then you've always got Hobbycraft. And if you fall into Hobbycraft, then you're also probably going to be buying some vinyl. So it's a win-win. Although I have to say, IKEA is like one of my favourite days out. If someone ever says to me, like, do you fancy going to IKEA? I will be there in seconds. Like, it is just the best. Right, can you see that? I'm just going to use some heat transfer tape to just stick it here. Boop. And the thing that I like, so I did actually use this for one of those bring a board nights at my friend's. You know where you bring a different colour food and then you have just basically like a little party, but you'll bring different colours. So I did actually use this box for that, but I used permanent vinyl and it did stick fine, and then I could peel it off, and now I've repurposed it as a Christmas Eve box. And then, to be fair, I could put something on the other side as like an Easter box, and then it's got multiple purposes, because then depending on what time of year it is, you can then just turn it around. So even though the boxes, obviously you might think, oh, that's a bit steep, you could multi-purpose it, whereas the box I'm going to show you later, that's a Christmas Eve box from Hobbycraft, because it's like one of the boxes that closes, you wouldn't be able to like double up the use for it. You'll see what I mean when I show you. Right, and then almost done. I'm going to see if I can peel this off. If you can hold it up. Look how beautifully, sorry, but that is satisfying. And then keep this carrier sheet, because I've got the little cherries for the holly, which go in, which way do they go? Oh no, I can't remember, that way. Yeah, that's what it looks like on the design. And then I want to I'm not going to be able to do that in midair. And then I am going to quickly stick that with a tiny bit of tape. Normally you wouldn't have to stick it with some tape, but because obviously the carrier sheet is slightly sticky, but where I'm doing it on its side, then gravity is taking over. So always handy to have rolls of heat transfer tape. The amount of rolls that I have got is ridiculous. I usually put stocking presents, reading book, and we're putting some treats this year as well, as they are slightly older. Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, I really want a Christmas Eve box. When I was a kid, and I'm saying that as if I'm like 100 years old, I am only 30, but I never had like a Christmas Eve box. I swear they weren't a thing. Were they a thing? And maybe my mum just didn't do me one. I don't know. But I never ever had a Christmas Eve box. We literally had a stocking from, yeah, we had a stocking from Father Christmas, and then like presents from other people. There wasn't any of this stuff. I'm loving all these traditions. Maybe it's because people didn't have Cricut machines, so they couldn't, you know, you couldn't personalise it. It was bog standard ones. Did anyone actually have one? Maybe it was just me that didn't, because I never knew it was a thing. If the heat tape goes over the vinyl, will the heat still go through, or do you need to avoid the vinyl? You can, so you can still put it over the top. So I've put it over the top slightly. It's not, when I say it's heat proof, it's kind of like the plastic carrier sheet. So the heat will still pass through it, but it just doesn't melt what's below it, and it kind of keeps it there. So if you were to use like sticky tape, it's more that the tape doesn't melt, because if you were to use like plastic, like gift wrap tape that you'd use to wrap your Christmas presents, that's plastic, so that would melt. So it's more so just to stop it from melting but sticking it down, but you can cover up the vinyl. It's like the carrier sheet. Heat will still transfer through it, it just won't melt. I feel like that was a really long way to explain it. I'm sorry, I'm waffling. Well, definitely wasn't a thing. Yeah, I'm sure it wasn't a thing. I'm gonna have to Google after this to see what year were Christmas Eve boxes introduced into the world. Does anyone happen to know that random fact? I feel like that's a very good like a quiz question to know. Talking of mum, where is she? Yeah. Oh no, Amelia. She's saving herself for your live tomorrow. She's obviously, she can only support one of her children. She can't support us both on the trot. And you're the number one after she gave you a follow this week. Right, I'm just going to, because I am trying to layer up. I did actually attach these, but then to save vinyl, I then unattached them, so I've cut them separately. So if you wanted to make sure that it was straight, you could just cut it in one line, but I wanted to save the vinyl, so I'm gonna just have to eyeball it. Wouldn't help if it's upside down. What other kind of Christmas traditions does everyone have? So we don't really have any, which actually sounds really sad. There's one place that we go for afternoon tea like every year that kind of started off as something we do for my husband, because his birthday is the 23rd of December. So his birthday is always overshadowed. So I love to do stuff that isn't Christmassy, but obviously if you go for afternoon tea that time of year, it's Christmas themed. So no matter how hard I try, everything is like Christmas themed. So we don't really have loads of traditions. I feel like I need to start some. If anyone's got any ideas, Google says November 2013. How old was I then? 13. I was 19. I was an adult, so that's why. That's really sad. That's really sad. Christmas Eve boxes weren't a thing. Oh, thanks for finding out though. I love a little fact like that. So defo not in the 90s, no. Oh, well, at least our children and everyone of this generation can now enjoy them. I wonder if there'll be something else that comes out, like another tradition that because of social media we feel like you want to jump on the bandwagon, because it just adds like an extra bit of fun, doesn't it? Like I don't need to make one of these, but I just like the idea of having something special at Christmas that is a way to kind of deliver the treats or do like a family thing. That's my dad's birthday. Oh, your dad's birthday is the 23rd. Can anyone top it though? Does anyone know anyone whose birthday is on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve? Because I actually feel sorry for them, because your birthday should be the day that like you're like the centre of attention, and especially on Christmas Day, like there's Christmas cake about, there's no Colin the Caterpillar, it's all about the Christmas cake. Your sister's is Christmas Day. Oh my goodness, no way. Someone said, oh whoa, I did not know your sisters. What, me and Amelia? We're not actually sisters. We might as well be, like we feel like we are. She's the sister that I've got two sisters, but she's the additional sister that I've always wanted. The older sister, because I'm the eldest. So she's the older sister that I've always wanted. But no, we're not actually technically related. We just wish we were. And we are basically sisters. Sisters through choice. That's so funny. That is absolutely so funny. My partner's birthday is the 23rd of December too. Oh my God, there's so many Christmas like babies. What do you do, Nancy, for his birthday? I know this is a Christmas live and now we're starting to talk about birthdays. Maybe I should make him a cake topper or something, at least. Something non-Christmassy, although whatever you do on a day out is literally Christmas related. We did one of those light trails, which are beautiful. Has anyone done them? You know, when you go to like a National Trust place, or we did one at a zoo. I live near Marwell Zoo, which is it Winchester? So if anyone lives near there, that's where I live near. I'm not going to tell you where I live because that would be weird. And they do like a light trail, but you can go and see the animals in the zoo to start with, and then they do like a Father Christmas, like I'm sure they do like a meet and greet thing. I'm sure they did last year. We didn't actually do it. And you can see the lights, and it's so nice. And I booked that last year. But again, it's like geared up for Christmas. I just feel really bad, because my birthday's in May, so it's literally the Katie is calling you old. Technically, she is. Amelia, I've just read your comment. Technically, she is older. She's not old. There is an age gap. She's the older sister. I'm not far from Marwell. Didn't know they did that. Yeah, it's called Marwell Glow, but they do them everywhere. Like I've seen so many across the country. Again, that's something else that has only cropped up since like post-COVID. I feel like that's now a term, isn't it? Post-COVID. Yeah, they're things that have just started cropping up, but there's so many, and they're not, I don't think it's that bad value, because the fact that you can go into the zoo, see the animals, and then do the light show afterwards, like it's a full-on evening out, which is really nice. He dislikes his birthday as everything is Christmas around him, but I still do birthday decorations around the Christmas tree. Oh, that's really nice. Yeah, I don't think Dan really cares. He probably doesn't care, but I do. I do. I'll moan loads on my live tomorrow night about it, don't worry. Oh, you're back. I was thinking, what? Right, I think this is cooled down. I'm going to start at the top. So, can you see? Do you know what? I'm actually really impressed. Look at the time. I know it's 9 o'clock and normally we finish then, but I have actually finished the project. I just have to do the little reveal bit and then show you some ideas. When you are ironing, you moving the iron around. I did that with mine earlier and some of the letters moved. What were you pressing onto? I would highly recommend heat transfer tape. So it's the blue tape, and it will stop the iron-on vinyl moving. And if you do it tight enough, honestly, it will keep it there. And I find that once you've pressed it, maybe hold it down kind of flat. So hold it down like this, just to kind of get that first stick for the letters, and then start moving it. Yeah, you don't want to be going too crazy with it. First time watching the live, have a Maker 3 and use it. Very basic. That's fine, Stacey. Do you know why? Because there is room for improvement. What sort of stuff are you making? I have got a Maker 3 and I definitely don't use it for the like full capabilities. That is literally the big daddy kind of machine. It does absolutely everything. I'm gonna have to use this. But if there's anything that we can help you with, then do let us know. Amelia is actually live tomorrow night over on TikTok at 8:30 on TikTok, and she is going to be showing us, this is one for everyone, gifting, but it's budget gifting for awkward people. And when I say awkward people, I don't mean awkward people like me, who's a bit awkward, but like people that are hard to buy for. So we're talking like the dads and the granddads. I find that they are the hardest people to buy for. So you have to join us tomorrow night, and she's got some great ideas. Oh dear, that hasn't quite stuck on that side. Oh, help if I turn the press on. Yeah, so join us tomorrow night and she will give great ideas. One of them I have actually made as a gift, because I just find some people are so difficult to buy for. I feel like if you're a crafter though, if you're a Cricut crafter, no one can go wrong with, so if there's anyone's like partners in the room that are, if I'm on loudspeaker in like your lounge, I mean a mug press, I'm sure if they don't have a mug press, they would love a mug press. I mean this mini press, amazing. Just a whole load of vinyl, perfect stocking fillers. This would fit in a stocking. This would fit in a stocking. The mini press would. Just a hint. If anyone wants me to repeat that and you want to turn your phone up louder, if you've got anyone in the room listening, then just let me know. What did someone say? Did I miss a live on hat presses? No, next week. Amelia, you're doing it on YouTube, aren't you? So next Wednesday, I believe. And it's not just about, oh no, I've not replied. It's because I was doing it in the air, sorry. Yeah, next Wednesday, I think. Correct me if I am wrong, Amelia. Yeah, hat presses. So it's not just for hats. You can make other things with it. I've actually made a pencil case with the hat press because it fit perfectly around the hat form. So, is this one okay? Whee. Yay. Oh, it's coming together. This is literally going to last forever and ever and ever. Forever and ever. Engraving, I have that tool. Yes, well, if anyone needs any help with engraving, today over on TikTok, Amelia has engraved a cake slice and like a cake knife. The pack is from Poundland, and honestly, that's another good awkward gift recipient idea. Sorry, Amelia, if you were going to show that on the live tomorrow, is the cake slice. It is so beautiful, and she shows you how to engrave. So if anyone has got an engraving tool and is not sure how to do it, or if you missed the engraving live the other week, then go and have a look at that TikTok, because it literally shows you step by step and it is so beautiful. That's a perfect gift for like parents, or if you've got your granny that needs a gift. So I'm just going to try this heat tape. The person that said that their stuff moves is very sticky. Like I can't get it off the box without using weeding tool. I'm hoping, yeah, there we go. So I'm just going to peel this off. I cannot tell you how beautiful. I was going to offset this with a bit of white, and then I thought actually I kind of like just the glitter. What do you think? Do you think it needs an offset, or do you think it's just... You probably can't see. Can you see how beautiful it is? I thought because the wood is quite like a light wood. Oh, it's just so cute. I literally love it. I'm going to go downstairs and show my husband and be like, right, now we need to fill it with stuff. and I hope I get a standing ovation for... I feel like he's over anything I create because everything in my house just ends up like personalised. Oh, I'm just going to hook that and then just walk it back. Oh no. This is the one that I didn't apply enough pressure. I would definitely recommend, if you're going to recreate this or do it on a crate, then to do it flat. So not do it on the side like I've done. Part of me is just like, just pull it, but I know I'm going to regret it. Oh. Sorry. I feel the pressure when I'm on a live as well. Right, let's start from this end and wait for that. Wait for that to cool. Do you need us to get down to get you anything? No, I think I'm good. Do you know what? While that's cooling, so these are some of the like ideas. So I actually bought this kit because I feel like if it's a family one, I bought like a gingerbread house kit and then like the glue and sprinkles. This is actually me, guys, getting a job done because I'm building my Christmas Eve box now. And then these in Hobbycraft, they have got so many. I've already done quite a few. Well, I haven't. Lily has. These like Christmassy packs. So this is like a colour-in sheet. And I just thought it would be really nice. Almost having a day of just making stuff. Decorate a Christmas tree craft. And then there's like a little canvas painting thing. Another little ceramic decoration. And then I've just got stuff, like I said, board game. Literally perfect. This board game is like viral at the moment, honestly. If anyone wants me to send you a link. But yeah, and then chuck in there like your slippers or new set of pyjamas for everyone, which you can personalise with your Cricut machine. And then I will show you in a second, once I've got this off, because you're on top of the other box, I will show you the Hobbycraft box. It is a little sneak peek because it will be on the Cricut socials. Do you know what that is? I really need to press that properly. I'm going to do that after the live because I don't want to sit there and keep repressing it, and I want to show you this other one, and I appreciate that we have gone over, which is no surprise. So I'm just going to drop you down. Do you actually really like it? I think it looks beautiful, and I love the addition of the little red nose for the reindeer at the front. That's Rudolph. I was trying to name all the reindeers earlier, and then I asked Alexa, like, what are the name of the reindeers? And she actually listed all of them, and there's not 6. Hang on, sorry. Oh. So this is Christmas Eve box from Hobbycraft. This is £10, but it's one that actually closes. Look how cute the gingerbread men are. This design is on my design space, as is, this isn't yet, but I'll take a photo of it and then I will put it on my design space. But it's one that opens up with like the, I would say this is like a traditional Christmas Eve box, and this is perfect for, if it's for like one person, you're obviously not going to get like board games and a whole family's pyjamas and stuff. Still watching, but now on mute. Oh, Ross. It doesn't even do subtitles. Yeah, so this is more for like a single, for like a child, and then this is better for family. But then inside, these are just a few things. So I got these slippers from Home Bargains, and I've just added her initials. And then the matching pajamas, and then again added, this is also on my design space, I can't remember the name of this font, it is literally one of my faves, in like a holographic, but I just think it like is perfect. And then I've just added in like a chocolate coin, a little hot chocolate thing. This is the one that I was talking about earlier, that you put it in hot milk and then it melts, but then it's also got like sprinkles and marshmallows inside, which is really, really cute. Yeah, so that is another Christmas Eve box idea. But if you want to see how that one's made, then you have to wait until next week on Cricut socials. And yeah, these boxes are only £10, but this is the one that I was saying that is one that you couldn't really like reuse for like another year. Like it's almost Christmas every year with this one, whereas with the big box that we've just done, you could quite easily turn this around and then on this side do some sort of like birthday box or Easter, or I don't know, I can't, another event. And then yeah, this is, if anyone fancies taking a little screenshot. Yeah, so these are 2 Christmas box ideas. Which one's your favourite? The closed little one, or like the big the big box. I have to say, I do really like the design of this one, where it's just your classic green and red, and like with the holly, but then this with the added sparkle, and the fact that also this is something for me because it's a family box. I've actually made something for me, which I really, really like. Love the closed box. Yeah, you could make this into so many things, this box, and it's from Hobbycraft. Both are lovely. Oh, I do like the people that are like, they both look amazing. Oh, thanks. Does anyone have any questions before I let you go? Because I have run over a little bit. I love them both, but the little one is stunning, isn't it? It's really cute. This would also, the design on both of them is quite adult. Like, I didn't want to cover it in loads of Father Christmases. I feel like this is suitable for any age, so you're not having to make one and then think, oh, they're a bit older now, let's redo it. I wanted one that's going to kind of stay as she gets older, then it stays appropriate, if that makes sense. But I do love this one. I'm going to sort this out, and then I will take a photo and I will make it live in my design space. But if anybody wants to follow me, I am Katie Craft, which is CAITY Craft, on TikTok, Instagram, on YouTube. Not that I've really posted much on here, and in design space as well. But if no one is that iron on vinyl on the slippers? Yes, it's iron on vinyl. It's holographic. It's the Cricut holographic one, which is literally so nice. Again, that screams Christmas. Holographic and glitter literally screams Christmas. But thank you so much, everybody, for joining, and we will see you tomorrow. Amelia will be live on TikTok showing you awkward gifts. No, not awkward gifts. Gifts for awkward people. So those people that are really, really hard to buy for. And this is vinyl. Sorry, I forgot to say, this is actually someone's asked. So this is vinyl, permanent vinyl on here, because the box is a lot smoother. But you could absolutely use iron on vinyl on this box. But I just happened to use vinyl because it just shows the two different ones. But thank you so much, everybody. And I hope everyone has a lovely rest of the week. And we will see you tomorrow on TikTok. Bye.